Hello and welcome to Let's Play Starbound. We're going to be picking up right where we left off with the first video. We just got the next quest, which is to create a furnace, and so we'll just continue. So for this I'm going to need to get some stone and I believe another campfire of all things. So right, stone. I'm pretty sure I saw some back this way. Huh. You know what? On second thought, let's go look the other way. This way is just way too much stuff all the time. And I see some useful stuff right here. Coal would be very handy. So here I am again with the matter manipulator. This allows me to mine, much like it's a mine pick, but it's only got a 2x2 spread. So, not a big area of mining, and it's, again, very, very slow. But unfortunately, I don't have the resources right now to make a better pickaxe, so we'll have to wait. But there is a whole bunch of stone. And another very angry mob. Good grief, they just don't stop coming. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Let's get some of this stone. That orange stuff that you see there is copper. In the stone too, which is also why it's taking a lot longer to break that down. Copper is very useful pretty early on. You can upgrade your pickaxes and stuff. One of the things about Starbound is that you're going to be upgrading your tools. You're not going to be just making the next tier of tools. Almost all the recipes for the next tier require one of the previous tier. So, for example, if you've got a stone pickaxe and you want to move up to the next tier, which is the copper pickaxe, part of the recipe for the copper pickaxe requires a stone pickaxe. So you can't just pop in and build a brand new copper pickaxe. I suppose that was done to kind of keep people from just jumping in, grabbing a bunch of resources, and then immediately rushing to the top tier of items. But unfortunately, there is a downside to it. Items also have durability, at least the pickaxes do. So you can be wearing out your pickaxe before you get a chance to upgrade it, and if it breaks, well, then you have to start all over again from the bottom of the chain. So that part of things isn't so great, so you got to kind of keep an eye on that. It does take quite a while to wear down a pickaxe, but you do at least want to kind of keep an eye and make sure that you don't break it before you can upgrade. My food meter down there is saying I'm getting peckish. Food is just one of the few things you do need to pay attention to for your characters. I mean, this is kind of a survival game. There is food as well as temperature. So at night times it gets colder on the planet, and if you're out in the cold, you'll see a little meter on the bottom that starts going down, and that is your temperature meter. The icon's a little bit odd for being a temperature meter. It's a sun picture, but I guess it kind of makes sense. You're out in the sun, you're warmer, but stretching it a bit. Anyways, when you're in cold places, that meter will gradually decrease. When it's getting down to the point where you are almost going to die from cold, the screen will start turning white on you, and you'll start hearing a little alarm going off that's kind of going, hey, hello, pay attention to this. And the way you can warm yourself back up is, I mean, pretty obviously going and standing by something that's warm. This can be torches, it can be stoves, it can be pretty much anything that would generate heat. You're much more likely to stay warm indoors if you build yourself a little shelter, complete with, back wall and all that sort of stuff. You're a lot more likely to stay warm in that kind of environment, and you're much faster at warming up in that case than you would be if you're just wandering around in the middle of the night outside. Logic. Just grabbing this tree while I'm at it. Lovely noises some of these things make. Alright, oh, and there's that bar I'm talking about. See, I am still kind of in the dark, and it's just a little bit going down right now. So, not really in any kind of danger there, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a few torches down here. And stick another one right there. Right on the end of my crafting table. Perfect. Let's see. We wanted, what was it? We need a campfire. One of the ingredients here for a stone furnace. There we are. Next up, they need me to smelt an iron bar. That should not be a problem. I saw quite a bit of iron around here. Probably the best planet I've seen yet, at least for as far as a starter planet is, for iron. Usually you have to kind of dig for it. But notice I've got one bar missing down here now. And as soon as I plunk this stove down, I'm probably going to start heating up really quick. So here we go. And look at that. Now I'm standing next to something warm, and almost immediately I warm back up. Also, I could really use some tools. Here is a stone pickaxe to get me started. And it looks like I don't have enough resources quite yet to make any of the other tools, but pickaxe is good to start with. I'll put that up here. Move some of this other junk off my bar here. Alright, and while I'm doing stuff here, let's make myself a little more of a base camp. This is pretty crummy looking here. I don't have a bed, I don't have anything. So we'll just use this pickaxe, and you can see this is much faster than using just the matter manipulator, as well as it affects a 3x3 grid instead of that 2x2. So not only is it faster, but it covers a larger area, so much quicker to get something done with. Now how I'm removing these, all these blocks in the foreground, I would use the left mouse button to remove. Now these stuff in the background, I can use the right mouse button to remove. Just like so. So, notice this doesn't do anything to the foreground, but I am mining all the blocks out of the background right now. Alright, now this is plenty good size here. So, I've got quite a bit of this dirt block, but I'm going to go with wood planks. Make a nice wood house here. So what I'll do is I can put this up here, or I can just actually drag it out of my inventory, like so. When I click on it, it attaches to the mouse, and you can see here I've got it on my little tool. Now this kind of annoys me having this up, so I'm going to close that and just put it up here. And notice it's a 2x2 block. Well, I'm making little walls and stuff. I don't necessarily want to have a 2x2 block for everything. It seems like kind of a waste of resources. So if you hold down shift, it changes to a 1 block. And I can just click and hold and pretty much drag myself a little house. There, something like that. And we will want a door, huh? So let's see, where is, here we go, wooden door. Oh, didn't see it in here, and yep, sure enough, it popped up into my hotbar. Ah, didn't quite get it with the spacing. So we need one more. Are those? Okay, neutral. Alright. There we are. So now if you interact with the door, it will open and close, and it kind of keeps the pests out. Now right now, I want to put some torches in here and light this up a little bit more, as well as make it a bit warmer in here. But I don't have a back wall, so I can't do that. So we'll go ahead and make a back wall. Same as with mining stuff, I can place blocks in the foreground or the background by left-clicking or right-clicking, respectively. So by default, it's showing you the front left-click view. But if I right-click, well, we'll start from down here. Huh? If I right-click, nothing happens. Why does nothing happen? Oh, I know why nothing happens. I don't have the base down here. Alright, there we go. Right click, and right now I'm right clicking and holding. And you can see that stuff there is in the back. So, easy way to make a backdrop. I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these into wood planks just for now. And it's virtually just painting these in by holding down that right mouse button. And phew, I went through those real quick. That's really 120 of those, huh? Phew. I'm gonna need some more wood. Yeah. Now, you can see it's nighttime. We've got a whole different assortment of creatures here. I'm a little bit scared to go over there. My health is pretty low, and I don't have any kind of bandages or anything right now to heal up. So, those guys down there, they can leave well enough alone and just stay down there. And these guys look like they're passive. Alright. Cool, so they'll leave me alone and I'll leave them alone. Chop, 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 chop. As of yet, there is no way of replanting trees, unfortunately. So whatever tree you cut down is not coming back. At least as of this point. I'm pretty sure that's something that they're going to add in the future, but I can't say for sure. I'm not one of the developers. Okay, let's grab the flashlight here. Kind of a neat little effect to this flashlight. And we'll head back. And they only want me to smelt 1 iron bar, and so I might as well grab some iron. There's some right here. There we go. That'll be more than 1 bar, but that's all good. The more the merrier. So, I'll pop open this furnace and stick in my iron ore. And ores smelt for a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 ores will make 1 bar. So you'll see here I've got 10. I should have 5 bars once this is done smelting. And there you go. Pretty quick. And there we go. Quest complete. And your ship's engine is not strong enough to take you on beyond the Alpha sector. Create a distress beacon and maybe you'll be able to make contact with a larger ship. Make sure you're ready for anything before you do, though. I have not yet gotten to the point where I've done this quest myself. It's, I've seen other people doing it. Actually, a while back, Yogscast was doing a presentation of it live at the game show. Sorry, I forgot the name of the game show. Anyways, they were playing it live, and they ended up doing that fight, so I kind of have a pretty good idea what's going to happen if I use that distress beacon, so not going to bother with that until I've got some pretty hardcore weaponry prepared. Anyways, let's see. We've gotten just about everything set here to get rocking. Oops, crafting window. I want a bunch more wooden planks. 50 should be good. Yeah, let's try finishing off this room. There we go, much cozier. And we'll also make a couple more torches. Okay, I guess we'll make 3 more torches. And now that we have this back wall, I can just put these torches on the back wall. Much, much better. So now I'm safe and secure in here. And I want something to heal me up, and unfortunately I don't have enough materials right now to get into making bandages. So the next best thing I can do is sleep. Sleep will slowly regenerate my health and allow me to fight at my very best. So I'm going to go ahead and make a bed. Fortunately, these are pretty cheap in terms of resources. There we are. Oops. Closed that a bit early. So here's the bed, and kind of like with cutting down the trees and such, the orientation of the bed is dependent on whether you're hitting the A or D keys, so left or right. You can just change the orientation, kind of almost like changing the direction you're facing, although you always face the mouse cursor, so. There we go, I'll have warmer feet at night. I like that. So, now I've got a bed. Unlike other games, like Minecraft and such, where sleeping would kind of progress things, in this, sleeping merely heals you. Slowly. can see my health bar is just barely creeping up over here in the corner. Very slowly. These guys have crazy eyes. People who have played Terraria are probably looking at this game and thinking, this looks a lot like Terraria. Well, you would be right. It does look a lot like Terraria, and if you do play a lot of Terraria, or have played Terraria, you'll probably feel right at home with this. The artist behind Starbound is also the same artist that was behind much of Terraria. T-I-Y is how he spells his name. I have no idea how you pronounce that. T-Y? Something like that. So, apologies to him for totally messing up his name there, but yeah, I do like his artwork. It's quite interesting looking. It's very simplistic, yet very detailed pixel art, so lots of love for you. Okay, so here is my house. It's lovely. And good golly, there's a lot of those over there. They seem to be having a little bit of trouble with that ledge, though. Let's take advantage of this. And fail horribly at killing them. This just looks like it's gonna get ugly. You can probably hear me over the microphone just madly clicking away at things. Oh, great, even he's against me, jeez. And again, I'm gonna go sleep. Yay. So, what I'm going to be doing next here is going out and trying to secure myself some more resources, like some stone, and then some copper and some iron to make myself a little better weapon, as well as get some more tools and stuff. But I won't bore you with sitting here watching me heal up, and we'll hop on and do that in the next video. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.